We've all been there, haven't we? Knocked down, blindsided, feeling like the weight of the world is crushing you. Maybe it was a career setback, a broken relationship, a crushing loss, that moment when you felt like giving up, like the fight had gone out of you. But here's the truth. Those moments, those dark, difficult valleys, they don't define you. They refine you. They forge the steel in your spine that allows you to rise again and again. Because resilience isn't about avoiding the fall. It's about mastering the art of the comeback. Think of a sapling in a fierce storm. It bends, it sways violently, almost to the point of breaking, but it doesn't break. Why? Because it has flexibility. It has roots that run deep, anchoring it to the earth. And when the storm passes, it straightens up, taller and stronger than before. That sapling is you. That storm is life. And those roots, those are the inner resources, the unwavering beliefs, the sheer grit that keeps you grounded. Now, you might be thinking, that's easy to say, but how do I actually become more resilient? How do I cultivate those deep roots? Well, let's talk about that. The first key is self-awareness. Knowing yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers. Understand what makes you tick, what depletes your energy, and what fuels your fire. This isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery. I want to share a story with you. It's about a young entrepreneur named Sarah. Sarah poured her heart and soul into launching her dream business, a sustainable clothing line. She worked tirelessly, sacrificing everything. And then, disaster struck. A major supplier went bankrupt, leaving her with no inventory and mounting debt. She was devastated. She felt like all her hard work had been for nothing. She almost gave up. She started doubting herself, her abilities, her entire vision. But something inside her refused to stay down. She allowed herself to grieve the loss, to acknowledge the pain, but she didn't let it consume her. She took a step back, analyzed what went wrong, learned from her mistakes, and started brainstorming new solutions. She reached out to her network, found new suppliers, and pivoted her business model. It wasn't easy. There were setbacks and challenges along the way. But Sarah persisted. And you know what? She rebuilt her business, even stronger and more resilient than before. Now that is a testament to resilience. That brings me to the second key, embracing failure as a learning opportunity. Nobody likes to fail. It stings, it hurts, but failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone towards it. Every mistake, every setback, every perceived failure contains a valuable lesson. The key is to extract that lesson, to learn from it, and to use it to fuel your future growth. Don't dwell on the past, focus on the future. I want to tell you about Thomas Edison. How many attempts did he make to invent the light bulb before he finally succeeded? Hundreds? Thousands? He failed thousands of times. When he was questioned about it, he didn't say, "I failed thousands of times." He said, "I have not failed. I've simply discovered 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset of a resilient person. That's the mindset that transforms failure into fuel. The third key to unlocking your resilience is building a strong support system. You are not meant to go through life alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support you, who challenge you to grow. Lean on them during tough times. Ask for help when you need it, and be there for them when they need you. Because resilience is not just about individual strength, it's about collective strength. It's about knowing that you are part of something bigger than yourself. Think of a team pulling together on a rope. When one person falters, the others step up to support them. They encourage them, they guide them, they help them regain their footing. That's what a strong support system does. It provides a safety net, a source of encouragement, and a reminder that you are not alone in your struggles. Let's not forget about the power of perspective. When you're in the midst of a difficult situation, it's easy to get tunnel vision. You focus on the problem, and you lose sight of the bigger picture. But taking a step back, shifting your perspective, can make all the difference. Remind yourself of your past successes, your strengths, your values. Focus on what you're grateful for. And remember that even the darkest night, eventually gives way to the dawn. Imagine standing at the foot of a mountain. The climb seems daunting, almost impossible. But if you shift your perspective, if you focus on the view from the summit, the challenge becomes more manageable. You remind yourself of why you're climbing the mountain in the first place, and you find a motivation to keep going, one step at a time. And finally, never underestimate the power of self-care. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Get enough sleep, eat nutritious foods, exercise regularly, and practice mindfulness. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, because when you take care of yourself, you are better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Think of a car. If you don't maintain it, if you don't fill it with gas, if you don't change the oil, it will eventually break down. Your body and your mind are the same. They need to be nourished and cared for in order to function at their best. So prioritize self-care. Make it a non-negotiable part of your life. So, how do we decode our resilience? By knowing ourselves, embracing failure, building a support system, shifting our perspective, and prioritizing self-care. These are the keys to unlocking your inner strength, to bouncing back stronger than before, to becoming the best version of yourself. Life will knock you down. It will throw curveballs. It will test you. But you are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you believe. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Never give up.